Wait for people to get in here. I'm always early with this stuff. Always early. Don't know why. So we shall wait. And the furnace kicks on. Gilgal, Lisa, hi, and thank you. I'm gonna wait a few minutes to start talking about the things I need to for people to get in here. I always go live early. I guess it's just in case something goes wrong. Thank you, Steven. Okay. If you guys hear voices in the background, people are upstairs. And the furnace is still. I cut off the heater and the dehumidifier down here to minimize the noise as much as possible, but yeah, the furnace has got to stay on. Furnace has to stay on. Thank you, Cherie. Like I said, I'm waiting just a few minutes just for people to get in here before I start talking about stuff. I had 2 friends text me. I've known them since like 1st grade. Both of them wished me like happy birthday bright and early this morning. And I felt guilty because this past year I didn't remember their birthday. They're twins. I didn't remember their birthday till the day after. I was like, oh crap. So they're officially better friends than I am. I was kind of hoping they would forget, just so I wouldn't feel so bad. Thank you, Evelyn. Am I saying your name right? 2 Flowers. I actually had a friend named Flower. Like that was her name. That was so cute. Thank you, Super. I appreciate it. Duck Dodgers is here. Thank you. A lot of people are here who were here last year, which makes me happy. Thank you, Tylock. Facebook tells me people's birthdays too, but I don't. The only thing I use Facebook for is like the Messenger app, and that's usually either I'm talking to the Admiral or Nerd Crew. For some reason, those are the only 2 people I talk, or 3 people I talk to on Facebook, or my comic shop. And that I don't know. Like I've gotten notifications for people telling me happy birthday on there. I haven't even checked them. I haven't even checked them because I don't do Facebook. Hey, James, I'm glad you could make it. Bernardo, okay, because I wasn't sure how to say your username, but thank you. It helps when people put their real names out. Just a little bit helps. Oh, by the way, James, I got a frame and everything for the hot girl today. I just gotta put it all together. So the next video I film, it should be up there. And I'm planning on filming tomorrow, so thank you, Elizabeth. If no one knows what I'm talking about, after the stream, go check out the video I posted where James got me a Christmas present or multiple Christmas presents because he's sweet. I still don't deserve that. Franklin, hey, I'm glad you could make it, man. Okay, so it's a little after 7. I'm gonna just go ahead and go into very quickly the stuff that's going to be changing on the channel for 2020. It's nothing big. Thank you, Lisa. It's nothing big. It has nothing to do with FTC, like I said. My channel isn't going to be changing at all with the FTC stuff. But so there's 2 monthly series on my channel. One I almost went a full year with. And the other one I started this past year. I did Let's Talk Comics, and then I had my monthly craft video. Those videos are still staying. They're just not going to be monthly anymore. The craft video, because crafts is how I make my living. I make them and sell them in local shops. And I found that every time I was taking time out to do something nerdy for the channel, I was taking time out to do stuff I should have been doing, to get paid, basically. So the craft videos are still going to go on. They're just not going to be as frequent. Thank you, Fritzy Fucko. If I missed someone in the chat, I'm really, really sorry. But the craft videos and custom videos are still going to be a thing. I'll probably still go ahead and do it for holidays. I know I skipped Christmas, but it's because Christmas is a big month for me, craft-wise. And anything Funko related, any new custom pops, in fact, I started one today, is going to be made into a video and posted on YouTube. Other than that, though, yeah, it's not going to be a monthly series anymore. It's probably going to be more like 5 or so videos a year, maybe. So yeah, I know some people really like the craft videos. It's not my most popular series on my channel, but yeah, it's not going away. It's just going to be dwindling, as is the Let's Talk Comics. Because even though I'm really happy, I like doing them, the more I kept doing them over and over again, it felt more like a chore. So I'm just going to be doing it whenever I want to, basically. And it's going to be over the comics I want to. So probably no Marvel. I know in the last video I said I was going to do Marvel. Probably not. Probably not Marvel. But it's just going to be more like a whenever I want to kind of series and not a monthly series anymore. So, and again, those weren't my most popular videos, so I don't think it's going to matter too much, but I just wanted to go ahead and say it. And I didn't do a Let's Talk Comics last month, I didn't do one this month, and I didn't do a craft video this month. So, there's your explanation as to why. So, anyway, now let's get on to the good stuff. Alright, Darren, hey, it's good to see you, man. Okay, so do you guys want to start with what I got today, like picked up today, or do you want to see what I got in this big, gigantic, literally trash bag? Because that's the only way I could carry them down the stairs easily, that I got for Christmas and birthday. And it's all the collectible stuff. I got some non-collectible stuff, but I mainly bought myself collectible stuff. Giant trash bag. Okay. There's one thing that couldn't fit in the trash bag after I got everything else in. Now, for anyone who was here last year when I did this, know that the statues I show are going to get their own video eventually. But all the figures, and I got some dolls and stuff in here, all that stuff is going to be just in this video only. So, and most of it's from GameStop. So I got this Wonder Woman statue from GameStop. GameStop and ThinkGeek are really upping their game when it comes to statues, and I am loving it so much. And this one I actually didn't buy myself. This one my aunt got for me. And I saw it. There's 2 GameStops in Jonesboro where I live, and both of them had the statue. And I was gonna go in and get it finally because I've seen it in both of them and I wanted it. Went in about a week before Christmas and both of them were gone. I was so relieved when I opened this thing up. So this is sick. And again, the statues are all getting their separate videos. And this is my first of this kind of the Icon Heroes, I believe. I believe this is the first one I've gotten. Thank you, Darren. Ian, thank you. Yeah, they do. This one, I think they said they got for like, how much was this originally? This one's $70. I think they said they got it for $50. I'm pretty sure. I know the ones that I got, I had about 10 to $20 off. So if you guys are patient enough, usually you can get pretty good deals on statues. So, although the one at the mall, Darren, I don't know if you've been at the mall, but the way they got their statues just like sitting on the floor in the middle of the aisle, I hate that. I hate that so much. The other GameStop in our area is doing it right. They got it like on shelves or in those little display cabinets. But the one at the mall is just putting them on the floor in the middle of the aisle. Not only are they in the way, but they can like get knocked over and stuff. Yeah. I like the people that work at the mall. I don't like the way they set up their store. But that's usually not their fault. It's like corporate is telling them how to set up that particular store for some stupid reason, and that's why they have to change it like every 2 weeks. But anyway, so I'm gonna see if I can lift this up and show you guys. But I wasn't joking about it being a trash bag. I was not joking about it being a trash bag. Oh, crap. Closing? Oh, that sucks. Thank you, USMC. There's none closing in my area yet. But if I had to guess, I think the one... I had to do an interview with them for a school project not too long ago. And they said I interviewed the one at the mall. They said they did more business than the one on Highland, but I'm pretty sure the one on the mall just lost their prestige ranking. And the other one didn't. So if I had to guess which one is going to close first, I'd say the one in the mall. But anyway, so I got some action figures, but I got another, what are these things called again? I forget what these things are called. You guys can tell me because it's all in a different language. But I got the Yu-Gi-Oh one. I got a Jack Skellington one of this, and I got a red from Pokemon, like this. And I know I said, I think it was on my last live stream, that I was going to do reviews on both of them and take them out of their package. I did. Nendroid, yeah, that's it. Thank you, Tylock. I said I was going to do that. I did film it, but I'm not an action figure reviewer, okay, at all. I was dropping pieces. I was fumbling. The camera wasn't focusing on it. I just deleted the video and never posted it. So chances are this is the only place you're going to be seeing this little guy. And these things are expensive too, like super expensive. And this thing was like $40, I think, when I bought it. So that is awesome. I don't know if you guys can tell, but he's coming with a little bitty Millennium Puzzle and the dual disc, which I love. And it is Yami, it's not Yugi, which is awesome because his facial expression are way, way better. They go wherever they can make money. It doesn't matter how many stores it is. I've never been into a Think Geek or a Box Lunch because there's none in our area ever. I want to say there's only one Box Lunch in all of Arkansas, and it's in Hot Springs. I want to say, which is more like the middle of Arkansas. I'm northeast Arkansas, so yeah. Yes, please go check Homespun Geek out, and Franklin F. M. McGinnis, and the variety show Uncut, and Fritzy Funko. I'm pretty sure, is that everyone with channels? Gilgal's supposed to have a channel, but she hasn't been posting. She says she was, but she hasn't. So I'm telling on her. But okay. So I'm going to go through these. I don't know. That's just the way it's pronounced. In fact, I remember when I was in high school, my friends and I got into some stupid website that told the stupidest laws in each state. And apparently, way back when the state was founded, it was actually against the law to say Arkansas because everyone was pronouncing it that way. They're like, no, it's Arkansas. But if you're talking about the citizens of Arkansas, we're Arkansans. I don't get it. But that's the way it is. So I don't collect too many dolls anymore. I used to collect a lot more dolls when I first started collecting. That was before Pops. So I don't collect that many anymore. But Barbie actually made some new Marvel Barbie dolls this year, which is awesome. They've made superhero dolls before, but usually it's the very expensive stuff. And the ones for like forever ago are expensive. They're not creepy. Well, this one kind of is. I don't like Dark Phoenix. She's okay. Phoenix Jean Grey, she's okay. She's just not my favorite character at all. But I don't know why. I didn't even like her in the animated series. But there she is. I went ahead and bought all three, though, because why not? And I bought these on GameStop. I imagine they're still available there. I know they was once available on Barbie.com, but I think they were actually less expensive on Barbie, but they sold out before I got to them there. Yeah. And these dolls, I think all three of them were reviewed on Russell M's channel. I'm not taking them out of the box, but he did. So if you guys want to take a look, in fact, let me see real quick if I can put his channel in the link or in the chat, because he only has like a little over 100 subscribers. I think it's because his videos are so short. So I can't see the chat right now, guys, because I'm looking for a friend. But I know I watched a video of his today, so it should be in history. Excuse me. But yeah, he only has like 100 something. There he is. 100 something subscribers. He's not a Funko Pop collector. He does statue reviews, and they're all like under 3 minutes long, which to me is also like really kind of good, because if you have somewhere to go that day and you just want to watch YouTube real quick, that's the kind of videos you gotta watch. So that is Russell M's channel. So please, everyone, go check him out if you can. But after the stream. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can see her eyes, but they did get her eyes like perfectly. Omega level Barbie. Oh, it's really cool. I will say they did a fantastic job, although her hair looks a little weird at the end. But I'm not a doll reviewer at all. And then they had Mystique, which this one I am loving. I love the different like effects. I mean, it's just cardboard in the box, but the presentation with the effects going in the background, that's awesome too. And again, her eyes are painted correctly. She's got her belt. It tells a little bit about is it about the series or is it about the doll? Yeah, it's about the doll, like the character. So this one I definitely wanted. Now, if I was a doll reviewer, I've seen a few doll reviewers do this. I would say they would probably complain about the amount of gel in her hair. I could not give a damn about it. Yeah, they are articulated. They're like a Barbie doll. So, which unfortunately includes bad seam lines, which you can see really good on her leg there. They are stepping up their game a little bit. Oh, it's really cool. I'm thinking they just did it for the 80th year anniversary, though. I'm not really sure. But, and these things, I can't remember. I want to say, I know the last adult Barbie doll I got, like adult collector Barbie doll I got, was like 70. I want to say these were probably around 40 maybe a piece. I can't remember. It's been a while. Jennifer Lawrence was amazing in the X-Men movies. And she looked hot too. And this, of course, was the one I wanted the most, because Storm is my favorite out of all the X-Men. She's my favorite Marvel character, period. So as soon as I saw this, I was like, yes, I need this in my life. But I still need a Storm statue. Still don't have a Storm statue. I got action figures. I got 2 dolls now. I need a statue. I need a freaking statue. But this is her, obviously, her black outfit. I prefer the one she wore in animated series, but what can you do? And here's the comic art on the back for her. This is beautiful. The only problem now is trying to find a place where I can display all 3 of them well. I have some dolls on a small bookshelf just around the corner that I don't think Storm versus Hot Girl. Like, if you're asking who would win in a fight, I would say Hot Girl, because Hot Girl's mace can absorb the lightning from Storm. I mean, yeah, Storm can call upon other forms of weather and stuff, but I don't know. It would be a close battle, but I still think Hot Girl could take her. But also, her pupils are also colored. Like, they're a very almost lavender kind of color, which kind of inaccurate because her eyes just go solid white when she's using her powers. I guess they just really want to draw a pupil on there. I don't know. That's the only thing that's annoying me about this doll. But other than that, they are really, really cool. doesn't have a beak. I can't remember if they were ever in one of the crossovers or not. Marvel and DC did do crossover stories back in the day, but I don't think Hawkgirl was ever in them. Storm was. I know Storm was. But I don't think Hawkgirl was ever in them, unfortunately. But Wonder Woman was, and she picked up Thor's hammer. So, just throwing that out there. Now, let me see if I can find the other action figures. Because we got 3. The only reason this bag is so big is because the statues, the boxes in there are effing huge. Okay. But I got 2 more action figures. Now, this one, I did tell someone that I wanted these action figures. But I totally forgot about this. So this is the red Psycho Ranger from Bandai. I wanted the new Hasbro ones. I mean, these ones are cool too. Don't get me wrong. I just like the packaging better for Hasbro. But this one's still cool too. If I ever do get the Red Ranger, I might take this one out of box. The Hasbro one. Take this one out of box. I don't know, but I've always loved the Psycho Rangers because they're like some of the ultimate villains of the series. And they look just freaking awesome here. And I'm actually meeting more Power Rangers this year, hopefully. There's a Comic-Con in Branson, Missouri, which is like a 4-hour drive for me, in March. And if nothing, I've already bought my passes and my hotel room. So if the weather stays clear during that time, which we have gotten blizzards and stuff in March around here before, March 5th through the 8th. No. 6th through the 8th. Okay. 5th through the 8th is when I rented my hotel room. But, yeah. And there's going to be 4 Power Rangers there. None of them were Mighty Morphin, though. So I'm still considering whether or not to take my Megazord Pop. Right now, it's signed by 5 different people from Power Rangers. They're all from Mighty Morphin. I'm seriously considering taking it there, though. You live there, go. The only problem is the only reason I'm going there is for the Power Rangers. But the only actor, Kevin Sorbo, is there, which, he was at that last con we went to this past year, Darren. If I can bring it up, I'll show you guys. The only problem is, though, this is only the 2nd year that this con has been run, right? I don't know how much the signings are yet, Elizabeth. They haven't put it out yet. If it's like the other Rangers, probably around 20, 30, 40 each. Yeah, he is at every con. But this is the 2nd year, and they say last year was horrible. Like it just was very poorly run. And there was someone, I don't know if this is true, but someone wrote online that there was a point where the doors were locked and they couldn't get out. I don't know. I find that one a little bit hard to believe. Like, I understand locking it to keep people out, but why lock it to keep people in? I don't know, but I'm going anyway. But okay, Kevin Sorbo, which I think it's reversed for you guys, so I'm sorry. I have no idea who this dude is. Josh Farley. It says a magician or something. Like, it has Penn and Teller poster behind him. So, I don't know. Thank you, Giggle, for reminding people. But he's going to be there, TJ, and it's just a little thing. I love Corone. I'm very, very excited to meet Melody Perkins. Okay? And I have her action figure somewhere. I know I have Ashley's action figure, and then Justin. And I don't know who these guys are either. So, and that's it. Right now, that's it. And for being such a small con, I imagine that's about it. Yeah, that's true. I kind of agree also with Shuri. But yeah, so I'm seriously considering going ahead and having them sign my Megazord. I bought the pink Lost Galaxy Ranger, an action figure of her off Macari the other day because I want to get multiple things signed by Melody Perkins if I can. I don't know if they ever made an Astronema action figure though. But anyway, That just came into my head because of Power Rangers. But so they got the old style. Yeah, I imagine they do. I just don't have Facebook. But I have it, I just don't use it. So they got the old style Bandai, but the Hasbro, the new style Hasbro Blue Ranger. So this is kind of like, it's much sleeker packaging. I will say this one's better to hang on a wall because it's, flat, the hanger part. And this one's like not, it's in the middle. So that one does kind of suck if you want to hang it on a wall, but the stuff in this one is way cooler. So we got one sword in this thing, and these were about similar price retail value. These things the old ones you can find on clearance for a good price though. But you can see the effects and the different hands and stuff. These just have more stuff in it. So I am very excited about this. I'm not gonna be collecting all the stuff for Hasbro Power Rangers. But I am going to be collecting the stuff that I like, and the Psycho Rangers are definitely in that category. I know there's a big 2-pack with the red Psycho Ranger and the red Lost Galaxy. I don't really care for that one. I have one down here that I grabbed today, Power Ranger action figure, and then I'm looking for Lord Draken next. I know you can't. I'm always worried though. Like, I've had some where the clear thing was attached to the back and it came off and I just glued it back. That I don't mind doing. But I'm always worried that if I stick something else on here, it's going to rip the paper. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it or try to find a spot where I can just set it up because it's not coming out of the package. But I do have the SPD one on the SPD Shadow Ranger on the wall. It's just at a weird angle, so it looks weird. I'll just have to decide which one I like the best out of the two. People are bugging me. Okay, I got 2 more statues here, and if you guys follow Franklin's channel, this next one might look a little bit familiar. So I got the Joe Ledbetter Catwoman one. This is the only one I got. I kind of want the Batman. Kind of, not really. I like the style of the Penguin a lot, but I hate this Robin. This Robin looks so stupid. Which, it's all part of Joe Ledbetter's style. So this is definitely part of DC Artist Alley for sure. And I did see, again, Franklin, he didn't get Robin, but he got the other 3. And if you guys watch that, I will say he is exactly right because I've taken this thing completely out of box already because I was curious about how it looked. And these ones there's a little panel. But you see her tail back there? When you first get this, and I'll say it in the review video too, there's a very tight plastic string around the tail. And it's extremely difficult to get that out. Like, I was so scared that the tail was going to break. And I worked for a good 5 minutes just trying to get that thing off. So if you guys do get this thing, be careful about that. I don't like the pose that they have. Like, I love the concept. You can see Robin a bit better here. But why is he like... I just don't understand the pose that Robin's in. Like, really. Like, the Penguin is probably my fave, honestly, when it comes to, like, the pose. Just like I said the exact opposite of Robin. I just like Catwoman as a character more, so that's why I got her. But honestly, I think the Penguin looks the best out of all of them. So I will agree with you on that, especially the smoke coming out of the umbrella. It's a very cute touch. Now, I've been familiar with Joe Ledbetter's work before because when I first started my YouTube addiction, long before I started my channel, I used to watch blind bag toy opening videos, and I want to say it was Kid Robot that made them. I could be wrong. But Joe Ledbetter actually designed several series of toy blind bags. I never bought them myself, but I watched countless YouTubers at the time open them up. So as soon as I saw that he was making DC statues, I was like, I got to have one. I've got to have one. But the Hot Girl statues came out around that same time. There were a lot of pops out that I wanted that came out about the time this thing came out. So I had to wait. I had to be patient. So no, they're not. They are not the weirdest by far. Uh, they are very, very cute though. And usually I don't like stuff that takes it out of the comic book too much. Like obviously we know Catwoman isn't actually a blue cat. Usually I don't like this kind of stuff, but I've always enjoyed looking at this guy's art style, so I had to get at least one. This is really cool. This is really cool. And tomorrow I'm going to be filming a video that Franklin actually gave me an idea for when we were talking this past week. I'm going to be talking about the statues that I want to add in my collection in 2020, as well as I'm going to go ahead and put a few statues in there that I want DC to make. I'm just focusing on DC for the want part because that's the majority of my collection. But it's going to be very interesting. James Gordon, I don't know. I don't know if that's he's an amazing character, right? He's very iconic. But is he a character that necessarily needs a statue? I don't know. Action figures, sure. Pops, sure. We got this Gotham one, but we need more. I would like a animated series James Gordon or Jim Gordon. And I think that James Gordon is based off of Gotham too. But yeah, it's I don't know. There are some characters that I think need to be made into statues and some that could be made into statues but don't necessarily need to be made into statues. Know what I mean? It's weird, but that's how I feel. He's in an artist alley? I must not have seen it. Okay, now you got me Googling it. Because I gotta see it now. I don't see it. Send me a picture of it if you can, Franklin. Because I'm not seeing it on here. The only statue I think I've ever seen of him is from the Gotham series. He's not in that weird one, is he? Where they're like half monsters. Is that what you're talking about? Because that monster thing, that one's creepy even for me. That one's way too creepy. And then the last statue I got, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. It's the biggest one of my collection. And or of this line anyway. And I don't know where I'm going to put it. I really don't. The Batman family, by the way, someone, I think Gilgal asked me after that video was over, that one did make it into the bombshell cabinet because it was the only spot big enough for it. Thankfully it fit. There's 3 different ones of this particular line. And I just went ahead and grabbed the first one I saw. And it's the Red Ranger statue. Look how freaking big that base is. That's the only thing I hate about this thing. That coin does not need to be that large. I hate when statues take up so much real estate with an oversized base that makes no sense to have. I mean, I love that the base is his power coin, but I don't like the size of the base. Okay, yeah. Okay, you were talking. I kept reading it as James Gordon. You're talking about that. Okay, that's why I was asking about the monsters. I got it towards the end, but yeah. So if anyone's wondering what the hell we're talking about, if I can blow it up bigger, this is what he's talking about. I kept reading it wrong, so I apologize, Franklin. But yeah, these things are super weird. I don't get them. I mean, I understand maybe a fantasy aspect, but these just look like experiments gone wrong. I think that's their strategy, Shuri. Like, I wouldn't mind Artist Alley doing doing like a fantasy series when it comes to like medieval fantasy or something. That's what I would love to see with Artist Alley. But these weird monster things, yeah, I don't think I barely pay attention to the artist names most of the time. That's why it didn't sink in with me the first time I saw it. But yeah, they're weird. Like I can't even tell who the guy on the end is supposed to be. Is it supposed to be Killer Croc? The first one? Is that one supposed to be Killer Croc? I can't tell. Thank you, Halting. We just got through with all the birthday and Christmas presents, but I still got some stuff that I picked up today, including 2 pops that I'm just going to go ahead and review here. So, all the statues will eventually get their own videos. It might take a little while. And by the way, the next oh wait, there's one more I forgot about. There's one that was still left in the sack. Yeah, they're all large like that. Because they put their feet so far apart to look more action-like. It was a Killer Croc? Okay. At least I could recognize it. But it still looks weird. Put their feet so far apart to put it more as an action pose. But I hate it. I hate large-based statues that aren't necessary. I just don't like it. Okay, this one I set off to the side and almost forgot about. Until I said that the next video on my channel is going to be a Harley Quinn one. Thank you, Mama J. Thank you for stopping in. But I also got this Harley Quinn one from GameStop. This is from Chronicle Collectibles. Again, I've been seeing these things at GameStop. There's so many different Batman-themed ones. And again, it's not something I've gotten ever before, so it's going to be interesting. I like... Her base is very small. I like that. And then she comes with her mallet. It almost looks like she's trying to look like the Birds of Prey one, but not really. Yeah. But this one might actually be reviewed first. I don't know, because tomorrow's video is going to be the DC Universe exclusive. I got that one on sale. So mine was having a sale where you buy one of those bags and you put the collectibles in it, you get it free. Yeah, I know it's based off Jim Lee. I forgot to say it. You put the collectibles in there. I didn't get the bag, but the guy gave me the discount anyway. So I was happy. But anyway, tomorrow's video is going to be where I review the DC Universe exclusive Harley statue. Now when I made, I'm just gonna do a quick little rant. When I made that video, we were 2 episodes into the series, and I said it was good. I didn't clarify. It's good on an adult humor aspect. It's not good on a comic book aspect. At all. I hate. Damian was in one episode. I'm not gonna spoil it, but because it was in a trailer, so I don't think I'm spoiling it too much. But Damian was in an episode, and I absolutely hate it. I absolutely hated it. I will say we're 5 episodes into it now. The 5th episode has been the best overall. Oh yeah, I'm going Birds of Prey shopping. Abso-freaking-lutely. I'm getting those. I haven't bought mystery minis in forever. I saw the Fantastic Four ones out today. I almost got them, but I didn't. But I'm going to get the Birds of Prey ones and the GameStop exclusive because there's going to be a flocked hyena, among other things. Like there's, I keep forgetting the beaver's name. What's the beaver's name? I can't remember, but he's getting his own little mystery mini, and it's just cute. So I'm definitely going out Birds of Prey shopping. But anyway, if I have to give a review on Harley Quinn the animated series, I'm gonna keep watching it. It's very, very cringy, and if you're someone who's watching it because you like the comic books, the humor of the comic books, it's got. But is it true to the comic book still? Not so much. I like that they got characters like Black Psycho and Cy Boardman. I'm hoping Red Tool kind of gets thrown in there at some point, but yeah, Bernie, that's it, Bernie. I forgot. But I knew it started with a B. But yeah, he's getting his own figure. I think he's going to be a mini, like a pocket pop with one of the Harley pops too, if I remember correctly. 1 to 10, I'd give the Harley animated series a solid 5. It's nothing spectacular, but it is something entertaining. So again, adult humor aspect, it's cool. Other than that, not so much. Anyway, so I did pick up one more of the Power Ranger action figures today because I also got a GameStop gift card for Christmas. So I went ahead and got Goldar. This thing is so freaking heavy, guys, and I will say mine got a little bit creased right there, which I don't really care about, but I don't know if that crease is what caused it or just the way they have the wings pinned in here, but there's like a bulge in the back. They ran out of all the other ones at that particular store, so I couldn't really compare anyway, but yeah, I didn't expect them to be this heavy. I really didn't, but again, I got this one. Now I'm just looking for Lord Draken, and then I'm done till they get out another Power Ranger character that I want. But the other two pops I got in, I finally got the Coca-Cola bear, the flocked one in. This one, it was weird. They shipped it like on the 10th or something. It said it arrived last week, and it didn't. And I emailed Funko about it. I'm like, either send me a replacement or, give me a refund, because they have done that in the past for me. Give me refunds on stuff. And then today it just showed up. So I don't know if this is the replacement because I never got back from Funko, but I emailed them the 23rd, so I knew I wasn't going to get an email or a response back very quickly. But yeah, I don't know. So if another one shows up, I don't know. But for right now, I just got this little flocked guy. You can barely even tell he's flocked just by looking at him. Some of them you can tell really quickly, others you can't. This one, he's soft, but he's not as fluffy as some of the ones that we've gotten this year. My review for the Freezer Burnt Iceman hasn't gone up yet. It's been edited and stuff. It hasn't been published yet. Iceman is more furry than the bear. The Iceman still makes me laugh. But, I watched Collecting Plastics video, and he said that the flocked was like resembling snow. I think it's more resembling Freezer Burnt, because I've never seen Iceman make snow. Maybe I'm forgetting something. He could have, and I again forgot, but I'm still gonna be calling it Freezer Burnt Iceman. Yeah, I think I saw where you got this. This is the one that I sent James for Christmas, and he gave me a freaking autographed Hot Girl in return. But he didn't give me the Hot Girl just because of the bear, but that's still amazing. Yeah, he is kind of skinny, isn't he? I think it's just because of the pop head. They have to make the pops look like, pops. So the whole thing is make the big head for the skinny body. They have made like fat characters in the past, but I don't know. I still think he's cute. The original Iceman was a snowman? Okay. So that makes more sense. I'll probably still call it Freezer Burnt, though, because it's more funny. But it does make more sense if that was his thing back then. But to my understanding, you can find these things fairly easily. I know it's sold out on the Funko shop, but there's been other stores selling it, like the Coke stores and stuff. So you can probably find it pretty cheap secondhand if you can't go to one of those shops. Alright, I'll take y'all's word for it. Y'all know I'm not a Marvel person. So, although Iceman, my first introduction to Marvel was Spider-Man, His Amazing Friends, which is why I like Iceman. But that and the X-Men movies are about as much knowledge I have into Bobby Drake as I have. So I'll take y'all's word for it that it's meant to be there. Thank you, Ava. I loved Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. I remember the way it worked at my house. One of my aunts worked for the school that I went to. So my parents would wake up, get me ready, and take me over to her house, where I'd have to wait for her to get ready to take me to school. And she would always put on Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends for me because it was, the only thing on at that time that was good that I liked, and because I liked Justice League, so they figured if I like Justice League, maybe I'll like Spider-Man. I didn't like it as much as Justice League, but I loved it. There was, I remember there were days when we had to get gone like earlier because she had something that she had to do at school early that day, and I always like internally whined about it because I wanted to see the rest of the episode. It's like I want to see the rest of it. And I had to wait till I was old enough, and I don't even know if we had internet at home at that time yet. When I was that young, it wasn't that long before I got internet though, and I started trying to like find it online to watch. A couple years later, I think. But anyway, so the other one I got today was, I don't care what they say, I'm calling it Invisible Woman. I know she was Invisible Girl to start out with. I'm calling her Invisible Woman. And this was the only one GameStop have. I'm gonna have to try to fix that sticker because it's bugging me. They put it over the cardboard, so that bugs me. But I got this one. I have Mr. Fantastic, Doctor Doom, Thing, and unfortunately Galactus coming in the mail, I think tomorrow. The only reason I got Galactus, I bought it on Hot Topic, and it was having some kind of, I think it was buy 3 for $27, and I have 5 pops in my cart. I had those, and I had 2 DC ones, and I needed one to round it out. I added Super Skrull to my cart, but of course he had to sell out that day, so I just got Galactus just for the heck of it. I'm gonna try to metallic him and maybe resell it because I'm with everyone else. I don't really want a puny Galactus. I want a 10-inch Galactus. But anyway, we have Invisible Woman. I'm not gonna get her stand out. So I like how they made her force field. It's almost, these come off like Captain, yeah. So I like how they included these. I don't like how they're rubber. Why did they suddenly start including rubber parts to Marvel characters? I don't get it. But it's there, and we have to live with it apparently. Now can I get it on? I'll get it on eventually if I have to heat it up. Do it. There we go. Don't need to heat it up. So I wouldn't suggest you guys taking them off like I did, but it's possible because it's rubber. I guess it's cheaper to make it that way. I don't know. But I like that they included these. I think it would be cooler to do something like they did with Thanos to make it look like a projection more than just 2 little balls around her hands. But again, it's probably more cheaper. And of course, the fade. Yeah, the thing's coming in the mail tomorrow. So it'll get its own review in another video. The pops aren't getting another review. This is it. So these 2 pops aren't going to be seen in another video besides this one. But this is pretty cool. Can she stand? Yes. And the Fantastic Four, I don't know what the official name for it was, if it was the animated series or something else. But it was the series where Sue and Richard were already married by the time they got their powers. That one was the first full series of Marvel that I ever watched from beginning to end. Because again, I was online looking for a full DVD box set of Justice League, and I found Fantastic Four as well. So I bought both with my allowance that year. And I I think there was like a full. I know when I finally got X-Men the animated series, I stayed in my room for like 3 days straight, doing nothing but watching X-Men. I want to say Fantastic Four took me like 2 days to watch it all the way through. I'm not sure. I binge watched a lot more in middle school than I do now. But her paint job is a little bit bad around the hair. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a little bit of her skin tone paint on her hair, which kind of sucks. But other than that, it looks pretty well painted. Part of me honestly wants to get a common one just to see if they bothered to do 2 different molds. Like, obviously her entire body is translucent because that's how they did the bottom. I'm wondering if the common ones are also translucent underneath it, and if you wanted to, you can just buy the common one and take some acetone and fade it yourself. I might try to experiment with that if I can find a common one. Sorry, buddy. That's your battle to fight. But anyway, but I had to get the Fantastic Four. I was so happy when I saw that they were making them. So the only ones, I'm not getting the Mole Man, the Silver Surfer, or the Herbie. And I may or may not get the regular, the common Invisible Girl. But I'm getting the common Human Torch when I can find it, as well as the Hot Topic exclusive, which I think comes out Thursday. Probably won't get the other exclusive thing, but, and again, if they make Galactus the way they should have made him, which is at the very least a 6-inch, but it needs to be 10-inch, then I'll be adding to this collection. But I was very happy when I found this one. I had to go to 2 GameStops, both GameStops, to find this one. You gotta use the argument. Like, she didn't argue when you wanted to get the Little Mermaid pops for her. That's the argument you need to take with that one, buddy. By the way, since I said Little Mermaid, how would you guys feel about maybe 1 or 2 Lego videos? Because I love Lego, but I don't, like, that up there is all Lego. I don't have the space to display all my Lego. Most of it's in storage. But Disney Princess line is making some new Lego sets that are like, they're like a storybook and they can close up. So I could display it, open for a little while and then close it up and make it like a little bookshelf, which I think would be super, super cute. So I know there's a Little Mermaid, there's a Beauty and the Beast, and there's a Mulan. That might be it so far. And they're pretty much hitting stores now. I think officially they're not supposed to be out till the 1st, but some people are already finding them. That's a good game. I love the Lego video games. I hate the Lego movies. But the Lego games are really, really fun. Fast builds. I don't know how much I would edit it. Like, would I show myself like doing it and then just speed it up, or just build it and then review it? I haven't decided that part yet, but I do want to go ahead and put it in here. Hey, Coffee Madness, what's up? Thank you for stopping by. We're close to the end of the video, but you can rewatch it. We've been on here. Oh God, we've been on here nearly an hour. I forgot. Coffee Madness has a channel though too, guys. If you want to check it out. So, and again, check out Russell M's video. I put him up there. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do because I think they're 4+ sets, so it won't take very long to put together. So it shouldn't be that much, film to edit that way. So I may try it and just see how it comes out. Yeah, you kind of have to make a decision there. I had to make a decision. I didn't get rid of them. I just had to store them, which I did not want to do. I have a gigantic elves castle that I paid like $100 or something for, and it's on storage because I don't have the space to display it like I want to. I barely had enough room to display the DC Superhero Girl sets. So cool. I'm very interested to see what other costumes you have for the doggy. He dresses his dog up in some of his videos. It's really cute. But yeah, and there's new Lego DC blind bags that are coming out the first of the year that I'm definitely getting. That's 100% I'm gonna get. 100% I'm gonna get. And if so, there's gonna be blind bag openings on the channel with those. But yeah, I might go ahead and get some of those Lego sets just to try them out. And try making videos out of them. But from what I've seen of the Lego community on YouTube, it doesn't look good for them with FTC stuff. So we'll have to see there. I might have to put those videos as marked for kids. I don't know why they're making me do it anyway. I'm not advertising for kids, period. I'm not monetized. I should be exempt from the stuff. But I even had to put this video as not for kids, so I don't know if I cussed in this video yet, but fuck it if I did. So that should cover me. But so freaking stupid. But anyway, I did see, who was it? I don't know if it's still up there, but apparently YouTube put out some new information with FTC stuff, talking more about what general audience means and how it's not necessarily for kids. You can market safely the other way. But yeah, that's why you took your channel down. Yeah, I know. Because it's weird. It's really, really weird. But they're becoming more lax in it, and from everything I've seen of people, they've been going after more corporations and not actual like people. So sorry guys, I'm trying to do this. But Doll Motion put this up in her story today on Instagram. I may go ahead and post this on my Instagram just so you guys can see it if you haven't yet. But for one, I don't know where the link is, or I might try to find the link. But for one thing, it says that some things with toys in it are gonna be okay for the most part. It's not word for word, and there's still no word if they're going to include Funko as toy, because it's weird. Hey, goth Legos could be cool. They made those little goth emo kids for the blind bags not too long ago. So Lego games are awesome. For the longest time, Pokemon and Lego games were the only games I would ever play. Until literally this past month when I bought Spyro. I bought Spyro for the first time in my entire life. I remember watching it advertised when I was a kid and wanting to play it. Didn't have a PlayStation. I only had a Game Boy. So I have to wait till it gets on the Switch, and it took me forever to finally break down and buy it. But anyway, so that's everything I got. Again, the Pops aren't going to get another video. Neither are any of the figures, because I proved to myself that I suck at reviewing action figures. Oh, you got the Batgirl. That's awesome. I got the Mary Marvel one sitting at my comic shop waiting for me. I want to go get it tomorrow. Because I know, I don't think my comic shop's gonna be closed Christmas or New Year's Eve, or New Year's rather. But I don't really want to drive in that traffic if I don't have to. So I may go ahead and get it tomorrow, even though I hate going to the comic shop on Tuesday, because it's like, why not just wait that other day and pick up your comics? But I have her, for some reason, my death statue has been pushed off more. It's saying it's going to come in mid-January. Yeah, you're right, Franklin. It's weird how some YouTubers work. I get, like, I don't know. I'm not even gonna go there because I'm gonna offend someone if I do. But some of those kid YouTube, like true kid YouTubers, go way too far with some of their crap. But to the point where I don't think they should be made for kids. But what was I looking up death? So the death statue, I don't know. I need to research it to figure out what the hell is going on with the statue because I haven't done it yet. But originally, she's meant to look like a nurse, and I'm sure I'm going to rant about this in the video when I eventually get her. I have to be good to some point, coffee. But, so, originally the statue, the colors were inverted. What's white was black and what's black was white. And she had a syringe in her hand because she's supposed to be a nurse. But now the final product is this without the syringe, and she's just kind of holding her hand there like stupid. But I don't know why. Like, this thing was set to come out earlier this year, and it didn't. They said it was going to come out in December. I saw where Nerd Therapy got theirs. Yeah, mine just keeps getting pushed back. No. And I still need to pre-order the Huntress one and the Harley and Ivy designer series one. I don't have either of those on pre-order yet. I will be tomorrow if I go to my comic shop. And thanks to Franklin, I now have to try and save up the money for a Hot Girl statue that comes out this summer. Because he showed me the statue and now I want it. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of statues coming this year. That's for sure. She does kind of look like the Morton Salt girl. That is the most depressing ad icon to me. The Morton Salt girl. I'm not getting that pop. Because ever since I was a little kid, I kept having this scenario play out. Like, her mom or someone sent her for the store for salt, and she's walking, like, through, in the middle of a storm, just sent their kid out in the middle of a storm to get freaking salt. She comes back. It's been pouring the entire time on her way back. She's going to come back home. Her mom's going to yell at her for not having any salt in the freaking can, for wasting money. Going to beat the crap. Going to, like, slap her across the face because it was like the old times when they hit the kids. And then CPS is going to get called, and they're going to be asking about it, and they're going to be asking why you got a bruise on your face, and why were you walking in the storm, and then she's going to be put up for adoption or something. Like, that entire story played out in my head when I was a kid. Like, no joke, that entire story played out in my head when I was a kid when I saw the Morton Salt girl for the first time. So I'm not getting that pop. Because it reminds me how weird my head goes. The Huntress pop is gorgeous. To go completely nuts. I know, but that's the way my head works, and it still works that way to this day. I just kept thinking to myself, if she doesn't get hit, she's going to get grounded for the rest of her life, and people are still going to question it. Like, why isn't your kid playing outside with all the others? Like, well, she spilled all the salt on the way back the other night. Like, the other night when it was storming, yeah, call CPS. So, no, it's not raining salt. I mean, I guess there's salt in rain, maybe? I don't know. But I think it's just rain. I think it's just rain because it's all, like, straight. It's not like little grains of salt. But anyway, my head's weird. But anyway, so again, the statue. How many statues did I get? 4? So all 4 of those are going to get reviewed. The next video up on my channel is going to be the Harley statue review. I don't think I've seen it. But any movie you can mention, I probably haven't seen it. The last movie I saw in theaters was Detective Pikachu. And the next one I see, I want it to be the Birds of Prey. It could very well be Wonder Woman, though. So. Oh, wait, are you talking about that little cartoon? No, that's a comic. No, what I'm thinking about is a comic with the little flame boy and the little water girl or something that was going around on Tumblr forever. But snowing is even worse because she's in a freaking dress. Like, they're sending her out in the blizzard then with no proper coat or anything on. Like, that's still bad. My brain is still going nuts about this. Pikachu was awesome. Yeah, that I never did understand why they used that one for their actual bottle. Like, what was the point in that? Like, they couldn't think of another way to sell sunscreen. But whatever. I never did like it. It made me uncomfortable when I was a kid looking at it. But yeah, I still don't understand that one. Oh, a Pixar short. Okay. Again, I haven't. Well, the last Disney movie I saw in theaters, other than like live action stuff, like animated stuff, was Inside Out. And the last animated movie I saw in theaters, I never did go watch Maleficent like I promised I would. I want to say it was Beauty and the Beast live action. So it's been a little while. I never go to the movies at all. It took me forever to just finally go watch Detective Pikachu. So, and that game, I think the sequel to that game is coming out this year, which I'm very happy for. If anyone has ever, like, you've watched the movie but you haven't watched the game, they said that the ending is going to be different, so it won't be like spoilers. The game is nothing like any other Pokemon game, but it's still pretty cool. Like, it's not the most exciting thing in the world. If you want something to play to more relax you rather than get your adrenaline pumping, it's good. No, I have not seen Rise of Skywalker yet. Yeah, I've seen Nerd Therapy's video too about the bombshell statues. I'm a little jealous that they already got theirs. I mean, technically, I have my Mary Shazam statue. I just need to pick her up, but she's at the comic shop, so, and I have to cross my fingers and hope death will be on her way eventually. Sounds weird to say it like that, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream. Or do you guys want to sit and talk about Star Wars? Because I'm cool with that too. I mean, I've seen people talk about it, and I know it's cool. I've heard people talk about The Mandalorian. I still haven't watched that. I want to get Disney Plus, but at the same time, I don't, because I know I'm gonna treat it like Netflix and never hardly watch it. I'm gonna like watch my like one or two things, then I'm never gonna use it again. Hey LJ, thank you. I'm actually really happy with the stream. Last year when I did a birthday stream, every other comment was asking what my age was, which I don't care about that, but it's nice and refreshing that people don't really care about that this year. Statues can be a very tricky game because once you get one, you're going to want a lot more. Watch The Mandalorian, get rid of it. Like, okay, does The Mandalorian, like, I've seen Baby Yoda or the child or whatever all over the internet, like, does, yeah, 16. But I do not want to be 16 again. High school was good for me. Some of the people who went to high school weren't. I don't want to be back with them. The people who were good to me back then, most of them are still in my life now, so I'm cool. But the ones that count anyway. But definitely don't want to be 16 again. Okay, but does The Mandalorian, like, where does it take place? Does it take place like somewhere in the movies, or is it supposed to be like a separate story or something? Tell me that part. Don't spoil it or anything. Just tell me that part. I haven't even watched the newer movies of Star Wars at all. Like, I've seen the original 6. And the only reason I saw the original 6 was because my ex was a Star Wars nerd and she made me. Like, I had no problem with it. I love C-3PO and I love the Ewoks and stuff. I love Chewie and Leia and Luke and Hans and Darth. I mean, I like the characters and everything, but it's its own show, so it has nothing to do with the movie. Like, it's not linked into the movie. Okay, between the two. Okay, that makes more sense. But yeah, I haven't seen any but the original 6, the old 6, so I'm really behind on it. Like, I know who the characters are when I see them, the newer characters, but I haven't watched it. I haven't even watched Titans yet, and I have the DC Universe subscription to it. But oh, it's not linked to the. I was wondering what you guys were talking about. It's not linked to the movie. People have been telling me it's really good. Apparently, Tylock doesn't like the child like everyone else does, but like there are people making that little dude out of resin and stuff. Like it's very, very, very adorable. And it's to the point where I just want to watch it just to see what he's about. But I just don't know. I don't know why. I'd rather sit down and watch different YouTube videos for a few hours than watch a TV show for a few hours. I kept trying to get myself to watch Umbrella Academy. It's 10 freaking episodes. I could do it in one night. Still haven't done it. And the pops are out now, so I really need to see if I want to get the pops. Because the pops look freaking cool. But I need to watch Umbrella Academy on Netflix. The reason I want to watch the Titans so bad is because finally some of the characters I love are live action, and I just want to see their interpretation of live action. Like I saw Donna Troy got introduced into it. Like that's incredible. See Donna Troy live action. I know I have to watch it, but my mom uses my Netflix account more than I do. I use Netflix for the toys that made us every time they make a new season. That's what my Netflix account is for. That's fine. I don't care about the caps. I'm only 26. I'm not that far from 16, so I think I'm good. I think I'm pretty good. We were on a couple nights ago. Funkaholic does a live stream every single Saturday where she gives away stuff just for the heck of it. Just in case you guys want to check her out, or them out. But we were in there and we were talking about, I don't know how the hell it got to middle school was the subject that came up, which I know that's not 16. But the best thing I remember about high school is finding about how my middle school bully got arrested for arson in high school. I'll never forget that day. That's one of the best days of my life. I mean, on one hand, like people tell you that the bullies, they're not going to get too far in life, and you are, which that's not really all the ways true. But I'll never forget the smirk on my face, the evil little smirk that got on my face when I found out that kid got arrested for arson. But anyway, that's what I remember about high school. That's one of the memories that first comes to mind about high school. Umbrella, okay, just so you guys are talking about it, I'll watch at least the first episode of Umbrella Academy tonight, for sure. Because I have no editing to do. I'm filming tomorrow, so I'll watch at least the first episode, maybe 2 tonight. Because, again, I don't know why I can't binge watch anything. I tried to binge watch Orange is the New Black when it first came out, like, years ago. I barely got through the first season, and I was like, when the second season came, I was like, nah. It's a cool series, but I don't know. I can't binge watch. I'll do it for like a couple hours, and then I'll just keep forgetting about it. I've seen Watchmen. I haven't seen The Boys. And I haven't seen all of Watchmen either. That's pretty much how I smile. Like, he disappeared for like a couple weeks, and finally his big sister told us what happened. I don't know whose property or what property was destroyed or set fire to, at least, but I don't know. I felt like I was way, way step above him at that point. Orange is the New Black was okay. Like, it wasn't the most exciting storyline ever. Like, and I remember people at the time like, you're a lesbian, you should be into this. I'm like, it needs to have a story. There needs to be a story. What's The Boys on? Is it on, like, is it HBO? Or what? I haven't seen Angry Birds 1 or 2. I do. Again, what was the last animated movie I watched? Other than The Grinch this year, because that don't count. The 30-minute Grinch TV show. Amazon Prime. Okay, that I got. So I could watch the rules. Trying to think of the last animated movie I watched. I honestly can't remember. It's probably one of the DC ones, though. I was like a freshman in college when that came out, LJ, so that tells you the people I was around at the time. The people who knew I was gay anyway. The scenes. Your package will be going out tomorrow, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I got it all ready. The giveaway you won. Also, Tylock's package. Both of y'all should be going out tomorrow if nothing comes up. So, thank you, Chef. The Boys is what I need to watch tonight. Now, I only can do one, okay? I don't know. Again, I don't understand why. I just can't. I can sit still and watch YouTube videos. Or, not really. Sometimes I'm like playing games and stuff on my phone or on my Switch. But I have trouble sitting. I think I just have trouble sitting still and paying attention. When I'm in a movie theater, if I finally get my ass to a movie theater, I'll sit down and be like a statue during the entire movie. Like, I'll barely ever move. But if I'm doing it at home, I can't sit still. Okay, good. I'll try. If you don't get tracking information by, like, what's today? If you don't get it by, like, Wednesday, message me. Because I am planning on doing it tomorrow, but stuff can come up. And it's been coming up like crazy this month, so. A Southern family during the holidays is not a good mix. Not a good mix. The Boys is better. I'll do both eventually. Okay, Tylock, you do that. We'll see if it works. Oh, man. I mean, one of the gifts I got this year that weren't collectible, I got AirPods so that I could listen to music while doing my crafts. I guess I can watch TV and stuff while I'm doing it too. Just get my phone up. I don't care if it's for miniature viewing. That doesn't bug me. Thank you, Coffee. There's still some organizing to be done. A lot of the random stuff I got this year has just been slung onto the shelf. Like the Pez dispensers and stuff that came in the Black Friday boxes are just thrown on a shelf. They're not even standing up. They're like on their side. So some of the shelves look like a hot mess. And some of them look perfect. Although I don't know if Funko is going to stop doing the rock candies yet, because I noticed today, like, I just got to thinking about it one of my uncles came over and looked at my collection and asked about what the rock candies were. And it got me to thinking, like, I don't think we've gotten any other rock candies this year besides the Starfire that came in ECCC. So if they're going to stop doing that, I have, like, a blank space for, like, 3 or 4 more rock candies that I'm going to have to buy rock candies that I don't have yet just to fill out that space because it's bugging me now. So that's the only thing that is, like, seriously wrong with my collection. That one empty space is going to bug me. The Hanna-Barbera pops are weird. Some of them are. Like, some of the characters are. But I have seen the Batman Killer Croc one, yes, and it is huge. I got the Batman family one. That's the biggest one in my collection right now. It won't be if I get that Hot Girl this summer from Sideshow. Damn thing is nearly 2 feet tall. Yeah, I probably won't be. The only games I'll ever play are like, you'll definitely count on me playing Pokemon. You'll definitely count on me playing Lego. And now I'm into Spyro. But really and truly, I haven't played really other any game. I never even played Mario. People are gonna hate me for saying that. Thank you, Evelyn. Thank you for coming. But yeah, people are gonna hate me. But I played Super Smash Brothers once with one of my best friends when we were like in 6th grade. When it was literally the one time in my entire childhood I ever went over to a friend's house that my mom allowed me to, and we played Super Smash Brothers. And I didn't know how to work it, and she was making fun of me. Like, she wasn't like making like hardcore fun at me, like ridiculing me, but I was just like, eh. Thanks for stopping by, LJ. And the caps are cool. Don't worry about it. Yeah, never played Mario. I was about to say Angelica. I was about to say Angela. Shit. It's good to see you, girl. Thank you. But we're gonna be wrapping up. I'm trying to wrap it up a couple times. People keep talking, which is cool. I love it. One of my resolutions when it comes to the channel this year is actually do more live streams, because how many have I done this year? Like 5, if you count the stuff I've done over at friends' channels. So yeah, it's I'm gonna have to start doing more live streams. I might try to invite people over here to do a live stream. Yeah, maybe just like a monthly thing, maybe. I think the monthly thing for the live streams I might be able to do. I'm not saying it's a guarantee, but it's way more fun than doing the comic videos. So for everyone who came in later, let me just say something that I said at the beginning. Thank you, Franklin. The comic videos and the custom videos are going to stop being a monthly thing. They're going to still be a thing. I'm going to do the custom videos are mainly just going to be Funko Pop customs now, which I started one earlier today. So probably January, February, that video will go up. But I have to focus more on my craft career, so to speak, rather than, making stuff for the channel. And the stuff I make for the channel, I don't want to give away, because I make like nerdy stuff for the channel that I like and I want to keep. So yeah, that I can't sell it. So and the comics were just becoming weirdly like a chore, because I was doing stuff that I thought you guys might like rather than the stuff that I really like. Like, some of them I did that I really liked, but when I came to the point where I said I was going to start doing Marvel comics, I'm like, yeah, nothing against Marvel. They make really good books. I just like DC more. So anyway, they're still going to be a thing. They're just not going to be as often. Exactly. we understand. Like, there's one doll customizer on YouTube. Like, of all the doll customizers I know of YouTube, there's only one that sells every one of her dolls. I'm like, I don't know how you do it. How you put that much work into something and just give it away. Like, I put work in the stuff I sell, but it's not the same. But anyway, I gotta end the stream, guys. It's been nearly an hour and a half, but thank you guys so much for your birthday wishes and coming over here and spending some time with me. It's been amazing. This has been one of the good days out of the month of December. Some of you guys have heard a little bit of how my Christmas went. Not good. So I'm glad my birthday went very, very well. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here. I put Russell M's link in the description box, or I keep saying description, in the chat above. I'm an Invader came in. She's also a YouTuber. Please go check out her channel. We got her a few more subscribers during Homespun Geeks live stream. Go check her out if you haven't already, to get her a few more, because she's an awesome YouTuber as well. So anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and remember, like always, it's a community, not a competition. I love you guys, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.